Oh. Ooh. And second intermission live stream. Let's go. Ooh. Throw all the links in there. Oh, hello, everybody. Oh. PLD's goal is complete, Phil. Yeah, PLD's goal was nasty. Honestly, it's nasty in the way that it isn't like a dirty goal. It's just a goal that's like filthy good. And then, honestly, those scrum goals we give up is tough. But I respect the drive on the Carolina Hurricanes in those, but those are tough. Like, clear the puck. Honestly. Ugh. I didn't see how it was the PL. I didn't see it. How was the PLD goal? It was really good. It was pretty much like just a tip in like this. Guy had a stick. His stick was fed through his leg, around it, like between his legs, so that it would deflect into the net. It was really nice, very nice. PLD is a beast this year, way better than last year. Yeah, this is the Columbus PLD that we wanted to get. Honestly, should be a tie game. Yeah, I agree. Samantha says, fun game so far. We just need to score the power play. Yes, we need to be more consistent on the power play. I agree. If the team gives you like 3 straight goes in the power play, you need to score on one of them for sure. Like, we scored once, but like, honestly, between the two periods, if we could have scored in the first period, that would have been great. Carter crunching away during the first intermission. I'm so happy someone pointed that out. I thought about it, but I didn't want to be that guy and be like, hey, asshole, close your mouth. But like, apparently you were crunching away during the first intermission.
Like crunching away.
Like, it's not me saying it; it's the people.
What do you mean
like chewing.
Yeah, because it was eating food.
Second Hurricanes goal is 100% goaltending fans. Yeah, I think I agree on that. Also, by the way, 8 people in here. Hype. Don't forget to leave a like on this as well. And just comment. Honestly, ask questions. Converse. I was very happy. I'm very happy that everyone's here. Have some manners, Carter. Jeez. He was trying to stay off the camera, and that's fair. Second goal, honestly, I think I'm going to do a what's it called? I'll probably do a goal or no goal for that goal, to be honest, just to kind of in-depthly say why I disagree with the call. But to put it mildly, I didn't like it. I thought that, yes, he doesn't have the puck covered, but the motion is partially on the, like, we've seen it so many times where the goalie will get it stuck, like, if this is like the end of my foot right here, the pad ends here, that little lip right there on the pad, puck will go there, and then they'll push it like that into the net, and that's no goal, which I kind of want more consistency on, because that's kind of a gray area for goalies, because it's literally at a part on our pad where we can't cover it. So we kind of have to just kind of push it and keep it close to our chest, because we literally can't reach it with our glove. And we kind of want the referees to be a little more responding and receptive to that, like just kind of blow it dead. Like, if my stick's like this, I expect a puck to be whistled down. That's kind of where I live. Drake said, do you think we're in the hunt for backup goalie or stick with Comrie? Right now, I think we stick with Comrie. Anton Udoman is on waivers in a couple of days, yes. However, I think right now I have trust in Comrie. Honestly, he's deserved a lot of the good praise that we've given him so far. So, we'll see. Yes, and Anton Hudoman's salary is too far. Oh, 12 people. Congrats on 626, by the way. Thank you. Very much appreciated, honestly. The last week or so was really tough for us. Like, we didn't have any growth. We kind of just kept sliding down. So this has been like a good 5 days of just consistent growth, which is really great for the channel, because we get very stressed about, I get very stressed about it, how we're doing. So it's nice to see. Ehlers Dubois gonna run this team. I'm gonna become the shadow to the light for a bit. Honestly, that's okay though. Like, it's good for, as the season goes on, to have different guys shine at different times in the season, because then it just shows that you have more depth going in and you're not just completely reliant on one player. I think that's great to have that. PLD is built for playoffs, big physical presence. Isn't this the PLD we wanted last year? Isn't it though? The power forward, the guy that's like honestly like Nathan McKinnon that you can drive to the puck there. And honestly, that was missing in the first period too, with just this team as a whole. There wasn't enough net drives, not enough close plays where we were trying to really stretch it. We were looking for seams too much. The brighter the light, the darker the shadow. Yes, very much so. It's kind of like not to pick on the Leafs, but for example, when Mitch Marner wasn't scoring in the playoffs, it was very noticeable because the Leafs were up even still 3-1 in the series. But why wasn't Mitch Marner scoring? It's kind of one of those things. And you know what? Not to just pick on the Leafs, even Nikolai Ehlers, until about that series against Calgary in 2020, he had those same criticisms as well. So, I'm not going to harp on it too much. Blake, yes, I agree. Second goal should have been goal interference, but I don't call the shots exactly. I'm looking at that goal. Yes. Right of the late. Yeah, I saw that one already. So glad Ehlers off the power play and Dubois was on it. Honestly, yeah, because like Ehlers looks good on the power play, but Ehlers works the best on the power play when he's like a surprise weapon, when you're not expecting him. That's why last year he really broke out in terms of scoring his 21 goals, especially a lot of them on the power play, was because goalies didn't know that he was going to go across the seam to shoot on the high glove. But now it's been a lot more scouted and a lot more understood that that's where he's going with the puck. So it's a little bit harder for him to get that goal. Carolina, probably the toughest team we've played against so far. Honestly, yes, they're fast, aggressive. We need to be cleaner with the puck. Yes, honestly, they're fast. Their pace and aggressiveness. Really, I'm very impressed with this Carolina team. I don't think I can say it enough, but this Carolina team is definitely the best team we've played in the league so far. And honestly, I was always worried about playing teams in the Metro because I think their style is really tough for us because it's not very rough. It's more or less a lot more speed-based, and they have a lot of youth spread around them as opposed to a team like the Dallas Stars that relies on kind of a two-way hockey game rather than just a speed attack. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this Carolina team. I can't give them enough praise, honestly. This Carolina team is good. If we want to go deep in the playoffs this year, we need to fix our penalty kills. Yes, 100%. Honestly, it's worth noting, like, I know this is a very weird comparison, but for example, the World Juniors, when we do, they always keep track. They always notice that usually the teams that win the tournament have the best power play and don't take many penalties. That has to be the case in the NHL playoffs because penalties mean so much more when you get called against you when you're in the playoffs. Honestly, I gotta drink something. My mouth is dry. We are hanging in there though. Yes, very happy. They seriously need to make goalie interference clear. Yes, very much so. Or at least I wish they had kind of. I don't like when they just say the call on the ice stands, good goal, because that really doesn't say enough. That doesn't tell me, because if we're reviewing it for goal interference and you just say the call on the ice stands, that doesn't tell me. I've learned nothing. Like, you haven't indicated anything to me. PLD on the PK. I didn't notice that, actually. I should pay better attention to who we have on the penalty kill. I hadn't noticed that, but now that you say it, it is intriguing to me. What do the Jets need to do in the third period to win? They need to stay out of the box for one, because the penalty kill isn't good. Which honestly, I don't think I'm giving the Mike Ward to the penalty kill tonight. So I'm actually giving it to somebody else, which is unfortunate, but what's up, Zach? Honestly, not much. Just watching the game, enjoying it. Nice to see you here though, Andy. But also back to what you're saying, what do the Jets need to do in the third period as well? They keep needing to putting pressure on the Hurricanes, especially in those transitions, because the Hurricanes have a great attack, but when a team has a great attack like that, like what we saw on the 4-on-4 play, it can sometimes leave them open to a counterattack, especially if you're quick enough going through the neutral zone, and the Jets need to be quick going through the neutral zone. They need to understand as well that the seams and passing seams aren't going to be there. This team is has good defensive players, but they don't play the most defensive game, if that makes sense. So they have guys that can play defense, but they don't usually play cohesively as a defense. They're more of everything they do is aggressive. They're aggressive on the penalty kill, so to speak. Just they're aggressive in terms of stuff, and they don't collapse a lot. So you need to pressure them and not always look for seam passes because they won't always be there. If that makes sense. So how did the Jets take Stanley off it? Yes, Stanley needs to go off because honestly, he and a couple other guys had a good chance to clear that puck with about 35 seconds left in that second period, and we don't clear it, and then they score. Can I be a mod one day? Yes, probably you can. Honestly, you're a pretty reliable guy. I'm honestly, like, a lot of you guys can probably be mods one day. It's just that we don't really have a very we don't have setup stuff like that. We don't have everything like consistent too. Also, like, I trust you guys, but at the same time, Like I just don't have the experience myself to be able to just deputize random people. And also, I wouldn't want anyone. No, he hasn't got it yet. I just said that he could, and I've already told you, Jake, that you could as well. So it doesn't matter. It's just yes. When we start doing those more often and actually make it a lot more like regularly and like actual maybe lengthier like stuff like this, then yes, we can. That was the most BS goal I've seen in a long time. Yeah, is it could you mean should? Yeah. But Jake, I don't want you. I'll box you for the being more. Kind of reminds me. I hate buying from the True North shop. I do like that the person who said that is called Chaos ATL, like Atlanta. So that is a little bit humorous to me. Like the irony in that is, I wouldn't want to buy from True North if I was from Atlanta too. But you know what? Yeah, it's a mix. I usually only buy from True North if I have like a gift card or something like that, which I'll usually get at like Christmas, because that's kind of a regular thing for like grandparents to do as well too. So they'll get you a gift card for that and they'll be like, buy from here, support your local team. They kind of remind me of the Canadians' trap style, but only way faster, and they're forcing us to turn the puck over. So frustrating. Yeah, I would say so. I would say the only difference between that, Matt, and what you're saying is that rather than the Canadians trying to force, the Canadians would kind of make us force us to kind of just dump the puck in. With the Hurricanes, I'd say they force the turnovers more. But I agree with what you're saying for sure. That's a fight. Oh my goodness. Jets 2, Canes 2, refs 1. Next time in Winnipeg, I'll hit you up. Okay. Okay. Next time you're in Winnipeg. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I'm in Winnipeg all the time. I'm an Atlanta sports fan, followed the godforsaken Thrashers up and have enjoyed every single bump the ride. Okay. Well, I don't like. I do feel bad for you, but like at the same time, your loss is why I'm here. So read all the points. What you think? No, I agree with that, Jake. I agree with your points. I actually live in Arizona. That's like a double. No, I don't mean to make fun of you, and I'm sorry if my laugh seems disingenuous. It is very amusing to me that we have an Atlanta Thrashers fan who's from Arizona, and that checks off the boxes of somebody who we wouldn't expect to be a hockey fan, but I'm impressed that you are a hockey fan. So cheers to that, honestly. But Stanley at center on the PK, all problems solved. If Stanley was as big as he was a good shot blocker, that third goal doesn't go in. I think I can safely say that. I think I can very safely state that. You're totally fine. Oh, good. Like Arizona about to lose their team. Yeah, I would guess so as well too. I think it's moving to Houston, but we'll see. Honestly, I don't want to condemn them because you know what? Like it is what it is. Well, Ryan, just a big giant Lego block. Yes, and just as painful to step on. Did you see Lucky Whitehead at the game 2 days ago? I didn't see him in person, but then again, I didn't want to get off my chair because I was freezing my ass off for the entirety of that game. 20 likes? Is it 20 likes? It says 19 on mine, but if it's 20 likes, that'd be hype. We don't usually get that many. We don't usually get too many people here. So, 20, nice. That last goal went in because the stick was broken. Was basically 5-3. I did see that. Yes, that is true. That's not great. Lucky Whitehead, but no, I saw Lucky Whitehead that he was here, but I didn't see him in person because I was just stuck pretty much to my chair the entire time. Houston Aeros, yeah. Honestly, what a throwback for that. Like I remember the Houston Aeros team. That was always a fun game that the Moose would play. Because I used to go to all the Moose games as a kid, like back when they had the old when they were just affiliated for what's it called? The Canucks. Stupid Zach. I was the 20th like. Well, cheers to that. But shouldn't that make me ask you why you didn't like it before? Because you were here. Confusion. I disliked and liked again. Well, there you go. Planning on going to the Coyotes Jets game January 4th. Well, I hope it's better for us than it was last time, but I can understand if the Coyotes win in their home arena. Is what it is. Jets passed them too in the what? In the WHA. Stupid ass. I just read out loud. Wow. What did I think was being implied there? Very true. My bad. That's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Ugh. Yeah, like just they need to be hard on the net, like trying to make a loss of. I still don't have tickets for the Jets Canucks on Friday. Well, yeah, but it's probably easier for you to get tickets than it is for me to get tickets. For example, like to a Jets game. Although it is still possible for me to get tickets, it's just pricey unless you want to sit in the 300 section. Video's about to end. Yes, about to play again. Yes. So all I can say is thank you to everyone for coming out. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely don't forget to check out like later tonight. And you know how it is. It will sometimes be pretty late in the night, but if you guys could go check out the Jets post game, pretty much which I do, which is the game reaction, that would be greatly appreciated. I think we got one more commercial left because they're doing that thing where they show Carolina Hurricanes Jets coming up next. I'm guessing. I don't have volume on. See you in the third intermission. So they jack up the price. Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess. We really need to win, but I don't know if I'll be too upset if we lose. Right. Yeah, it's kind of an acceptable loss. Like if losing to the Hurricanes isn't bad. Like I don't hate it. Yeah, today's one of the days where I actually have a reaction for me reacting to what they say for the on ice like decision. And spoiler alert, I'm not very happy about it. Which team in the Central Division scares you the most? The Minnesota Wild. I'd say Minnesota. Minnesota scares me the most because Minnesota is the team that we've consistently not outplayed and the team that has the most amount of momentum going forward. Like it's weird because Avalanche are weird to me because Avalanche are maybe the second other team, but like Avalanche are so kind of inconsistent with how like sometimes they're gods, but sometimes they're peasants, and I can't really tell how to feel about them. But Minnesota, whenever Minnesota plays us, they always show up. Minnesota always shows up to play the Jets. And it's been like that for the last couple of years, and it's just been a problem. Holy smokes, Islanders win. Yeah, they've had a rough time. I feel bad because I know an Islanders fan. Like I follow his content, and the 10-game losing streak for him, I can't imagine was great. I feel bad for the guy. I'm like, oh no, you don't deserve that. I still think back to that Wild game last game where the Jets won last season. Well, the season before then, it would have to be 6-0. Totally different team this season though. After 12 games, yeah. Jets better than Yaz, better than Mill, better than Trashville, better than some. This is the salad. Really? That's okay. Hey, Coach Ryan, how are you? You showed up a little late, but that's okay. See, I am happy though that Seth Jarvis got a I almost said the word hat trick. So now if he gets a hat trick, I guess we can blame me. But I'm happy he got an assist. Like, you know what? Like if he's gonna get a point, take an assist there. Yeah, my bad. 2 seasons ago. Man, time flies. Exactly. Exactly. Scratching my head on how the Jets are better than the Avs. Probably games in hand, I'd say. Or just like inconsistency by them. But yeah. So you don't like the 6 games, I see. All right. So third period's about to start. So thank you to once again to everyone who was here. And I will see you guys. Hopefully just comment down below in the in my game reaction. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Great to have you. Ryan, Ryan, stop bullying Ryan. Weird sentence, but I will say it. Go Jets go, and I'll see you guys later.